Hello Techies, welcome to AI Brahma YouTube channel. I am Ganesh. In this tutorial, we are discussing about automation anywhere practical question for interview. So this is the first exercise we're gonna learn today. So in any of the company, if you are going for the interview for automation anywhere, some questions they will ask like exercises. So we will see one by one from basics to advanced in this tutorial. The first question is very simple question, but there is a trick is there, like using the arguments find some of the two numbers. So very simple question. So but there is a logic they have given, like your main workflow should ask the user to provide two numbers, means it is not a hard coded value every time. The user should give the input, correct, 2 plus 2, correct, like that. So user should give the input, and you cannot sum those number in the main workflow. That is the second condition, correct. We should create a two bots, one is a main bot, another one is a child bot, and show how you can argument in this scenario. So if you know the answer, please pause the video and you can start your code and check the capability of yours. So once you completed your coding, just check with my video, so you will get so what exactly the output and what exactly the logic should be. Okay, so we will directly go to automation anywhere workbench. So we will start this particular exercise. So first thing is we need to create a main task, correct? They have told like we have to create two tasks, main and subtask. So that's why I will create a main task, and description you can give, and I will choose YouTube videos. You can give a folder name, folder path, and create edit. So once we will create a main bot. So the first logic is we have to take the input from the users, correct? Means we have a option in action prompt. So here if you go prompt, okay, so we have a different types like for file, for folder, for value, yes or no, like that. So I will explain you each and everything in a different video, but in this scenario we need a value, correct? So they are asking for values, so that's one just I am taking for value, just drag and drop it. For my more convenient I will go for list. Okay, so we will add a one comment to input a and b. So we'll mention a and b, or first number or second number, like that also you can mention the value in the prompt. So it is asking prompt window caption in the sense, see at the top you will get it, like here you will get, main edit task, like that. So you will get it at the top. So what you want to add it in a top of the window, caption. So this is input for bot, correct. Prompt a message, please enter first number. Just I will write first number. And if you are using a password, like you don't want to show the particular value to any of the users, then you can make it to mask keystroke. But here I'm using a like numbers, correct, for my calculation. So that's why I will not click here, so you can leave it. And just I will create a type. See, any type, anytime you are taking the input from the user, means it will like what will consider as a string. See, this is default type. So sometimes the interior may ask like what is the what are all the types we can take it from the users in the prompt. So make sure there is only one variable as of now available, that is a string variable. Okay, so here we have to create a string variable. So yes, first number, so I'm taking as a first number. And here we have a user input output constant is not there, correct? So what we can take it here, user input or output, this is input, we are taking a input, correct? That's why I will mark it as a user input and I will create. So this is a first value completed. So same way I need to take a second value. So just I have copy pasted, or you can take a new one, that's not a problem. Here I am again. So what we have given, input bot. So same way I will take it here, and here please enter first name we have taken, but here we have to take second number, and I will create a string second number. Okay, so you can create for your convenient. So now I have created first number and second number from the prompt. I'm taking, like taking the value from the prompt, correct, users. So this thing I need to pass it to the child, correct, because they have mentioned in the question we need to sum the two numbers in the child bot. So what I will do, I will just duplicate this one. So here my main task is there. Same way I will open my child task. So I will create a child task. There's here one thing you can do. Actually, we have done. We have taken the value as a string. Correct. For calculation purpose, we have to use a number. So otherwise, it will not calculate. So you can change the like typecasting. Like you can change it to like string to number directly here. You can take the action to number from the string action. Otherwise we have another option. So because as a developer we have to reduce our coding, correct? So that's why we have another option, I will tell you. So what is that option? So first we will go to child. So main is completed, just I'm coming back. It's taking a time. Yeah, so here I will create another bot as child task or child. Okay, and I will take uh yeah, child task is created. Okay, so I will go to list. So here they have mentioned in the question, I will go back to the question again. So we will see your main workflow should ask the user to provide two numbers. I am taking the two numbers from the users, correct, in the main, and you cannot sum those number in a main workflow. I am not summing in main workflow and show your argument in this scenario. So just I will go back to the child. Okay, so now we have a two variable, correct? That two variable I will create here. That is a string variable. That's why again same string variable I will create first first number. And here in the child task, if you remember in the main task I have mentioned for the first number variable as a input, correct? Here also in the child task also this is input only, correct? We have to take it from the main task. So that's why I am making as user use as an input. Okay, the same way we have to create another variable as second number and input create. So both the variables we have created, and one more variable we require. So what is that variable? So whenever we will do the sum, the result should be there somewhere, correct? That is a number. Actually these two also number, but we are taking as a string because of the prompt. So I will tell you how we can convert to number in next. Okay, so that's why the result should be always kept in a number. That's why I am taking as a number variable number sum. Okay, so this sum should be passed to the main again, correct? That's why what I will do, I will use as a output. Okay, so we will see how it will work. Okay, I'm not taking as a use as a input, just I am taking as a use as a output. Just remember this one, I am taking here as a output. So I will create. So now if you go back to the main task, okay, and we have to call this child task in the main task. For that we have a task. taskbot run. So here in the control room file, choose a child bot, child task, choose. So if you see here, it is showing set as first number, set as second number. But we have created three variables in the child task, correct? That is a one s number. So if you make it this edit variable as an input, okay, if you make it as an input, you will see that one in main task. So now I have made it as an input, and if you see here and just refresh, okay, so I have refreshed my main task. Okay, so just I will take again taskbot run, and if you choose a child bot, okay, so here you will get three. See, first number, second number, and some number. So this is the difference. If you click like if you check as an input, then it will expect some number from the main task. Okay, if you make it as a output, then it will not expect from the main task. So that is the difference here, correct? So what I will do, just I will take it as an input only. We can give a default value, there is no issue. So and here I'm making as set first number the same as first number I am assigning from the main task. Here also same second number I am assigning to the second number. So I am not taking a sum. If you want to take the sum, you can take it as a zero, because zero is a constant, so no issue. So zero you can take it as sum. Otherwise you can make this sum as edit value and output only, so that is also fine. Okay, so but here I'm taking as a zero. And so here two things are there. One is, if you want to repeat again and again, or some 10 times, 2 times, so you can take this one. Okay, do not repeat is a one I will recommend for this particular question. And here the depending on the scenario, you can take it end time limit, and until the user will stop, these three will come. So when the other questions will come, so we can use this one. So I will tell you when the scenario will come. So this is the one delay between the repetitions. If you select this one, so how many time we need to wait between delays, so that you can take it. And this is the one, upon the error continue with the next repetition action in this bot. Means example in the B, okay, in the child bot, if any error occurs, then you can handle it from here only in the main task only. So if you click this one, so that will ignore the error and it will go to the next task, next command in the child bot. So that's why we are using. And if you want to variable come back to here, okay, you can use it, save the outcome to here. See, save the outcome to the variable option. So you can create a dictionary variable for that, or multiple variable for that. So you can use anything. So I will not use this one as of now. I will tell you at the end so how we can use. So just I'm saving, and I will go back to the child. So here they have told we need to make a sum, correct? I will go to action, and I will take assign. Before that, you can go to number. So in the number, yeah, in the number package we have assign, decrement, increment, random to string. So these are all the number activity. Okay, so other than this we have another one, expression. Okay, it's not required here. We will go back to the number. See this one. So I wanted to tell you this calculation, round the number. These two also we can use it. So calculation, if you take it, you can take, so expression like plus minus whatever you want to do, you can take the calculation. The same thing you can do it with the assign also, both we can use it. But for more convenient purpose I will use a calculation, because already we have a number activity, number calculation expression, correct, calculate. So here we need to calculate first number plus second number. So for that, what I will do, I will take a string. Okay, a first number. But if you see here, it is showing as a red because this is a string. So we need to convert this as a number. So how we can convert directly? So directly what we can do, after first number, so before this dollar symbol, just click here and made a dot and two, type as two number. So you will see here convert string to a number. Just check this one. So this is the expression, first number dot string colon two number and plus. So because we are adding, the same way second number I need, second number. So what we have to do here dot to number. Just I am selecting. So both is completed and I want to assign in a sum. So already we have created a variable n sum and save. Done. So what they have expected, a plus b, correct? That is completed. So I will come back to the main here. So I told, correct? No, so the this information like what is the sum is there, no, that we need to come back to the main and I need to show the like result in a main. Okay, for that what I will do, I will create one more variable as a number only. Okay, number sum, and I will make it as output. So not required. So both is fine. Create. Okay. So here in the taskbot, if you see save the outcome, correct? I need to save the output from the child task. So that's why I will take a dictionary or multiple variables. I will take as a multiple variable in this scenario and choose a key n sum from what, in from the child task I am taking, and choose a variable n sum. So now child task and map to variable, so which uh, like uh, in which variable I need to assign, that one I am taking n sum n sum. So for more clarity what I can do, so here I will make it as edit n sum main. Okay, so I'm just clicking as a main and some main. So we will get to know what is the key and what is a map variable. See n sum, the key from the child task, and n sum main, the map to the variable in particular main task. So always remember, the key is from the child task and map to variable from the main task, because outcome should come back to the main, correct, from the key. So that's why just I'm adding and save. So now what I need to do, whatever the child task is having number calculation, that I need to show it in a first main tasks. For that we have a different actions, correct. Now for this purpose, like for this particular question, I will take a message box, and here I can write it as sum. For message box display I will take n sum main. So if you see here, you will get a red mark. So again, so whenever you want to show the result in a message box, we have to convert it to string. That is a most important thing. So that's why what I will do, n some number, same way dot to string. Okay, and scroll bar and close. This is not required. If you want to close it immediately, then you can use it. So my manually I will close it because I need to see. So now our both task is completed, child task and main task. From the main task I will run the bot. Okay, we will see how it will take it from the users, correct. So it will take a little time to deploy in your computer. So this is a disadvantage we have in a automation anywhere. So every time it will download. Okay, see, so whatever we have used input for the bot, so that is a caption, and please enter the first number. So what I will do, first number is 1, just I'm taking as a 1, and please enter the second number. Second number is, I will take it as a 2. So 1 plus 1, sorry, 1 plus 2 is 3, correct? So I'm just closing. So if you see here, it is closed immediately, correct? It is not repeating. If you want to repeat again and again, so then you can use a loop action outside. If you want to repeat only the particular output, okay, you can take it this one. If you so you can understand better here only, repeat n times. So I will take it as a 2 times. I need to uh, see the particular output. Just I'm clicking confirm. So this is actually the interviewer will looking for. So how you will call the argument, how you will take back from the child bot. So these things are very very much important. So first time I'm giving as a 2, second time I'm giving as a 2. So my message box is showing 4, and I'm closing once this is completed. So because this is 2 times it is run in the particular child bot, we are not seeing message box at the 2 times, because this is only 1 time. So this task bot will run in a, this child bot will run 2 times, not the main bot. So this is the difference. Sometimes the developer will think like, whenever the interviewer will ask, so if n time is a 2, so then how many times the message box will display which is in a main. Okay, that is a only 1 time, because the child bot will run 2 times, not the main task. So that is the difference you need to remember when the interviewer will ask. So these cross questions they will ask. So input variable, how you can pass it, and how you can take back the output from child bot. What are the two ways? What are the two ways? We have a two ways, as one is a key value pair from the dictionary, or otherwise key value pair from the multiple variable as a string or a number. So it's a difference. So this is actually the outcome. So if you see, so what are all the things we have discussed? Summary, correct? So if you see the summary, so first thing is, we have got to know how we can create create bot create bot, one thing. And second thing is how to call child bot in main bot. And next thing is how to pass the variable to child bot, correct? So how to pass the variable to child bot, that we have discussed. So always remember, when you are passing from main to the child bot should always have the check as, like variable should check as input, otherwise it will not show in a main bot when you are calling the task. Okay, so that scenario also we have discussed. And how to get the output of child bot in main bot. So this also we have discussed at the last, how we can get the output from the child bot. So there is a two ways. One is a dictionary variable, we can use it, or we can use multiple string variable or multiple number variables. So that is depending on your logic. Okay, but interviewer will ask definitely. And how, these are all the basic things we have learned from this particular interview question. So please make sure watch end to end, do not miss this concept, because very very important concept. So this calling of the bot, and how we can make the variable visible in the main task of the child task variable. So in the master certificate mcq question also they have asked, correct? So what is the input output combination, how we can get that questions they have asked. So that's why please watch the video. So for next interview question, please subscribe the our channel so you will get instant notification from our channel, so you can clear your exam. So all the best for your future. Thank you very much.